All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my show. I hope I sure have a good old hang on this. I've been really messing around with technology lately just to get this taken care of where I'm at right now. So I can't see all the comments and everything. Let me see if I can press this chat. Let's chat group. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still learning and everything. It's completely different layout from what I'm used to seeing when I'm viewing other people's live uh, videos and stuff. So, like I said, it's all a learning process for me, and it's me stepping out of my comfort zone, uh, being able to deliver the message and everything. So, but anyway, so welcome. Looks like I have 2 viewers again. I apologize. I do not know who you are. I wish I could find out. I'll find out who they are eventually. Um, but yes. Anyway, so welcome to my show. Welcome to my show, Krypton. And it's basically all about everything that's crypto with what I do know and that I'm familiar with. So I'm more familiar with just Bitcoin, Litecoin, ARC, a little bit of Dogecoin, and I would say mostly on TBC. I've really been focusing on the Billion coin more than the other ones. Nothing wrong with the other coins. I love the other coins. They're really great and everything. I look at them like as of right now, my own personal opinion. Everybody else can look at the Bitcoin a lot differently, but um, it's basically to really give people um, the opportunity to have an abundant life from what we have been learned and educated in today's system. And that's one thing I like about the mission. So again, like I said, for the viewers later on that come onto my show, nothing against the other coins. Even nothing. I mean, yeah, we do have something against with today's economy right now and all that stuff because of how they did it. It's just we have to figure out a way how we can work around it, and um, that's basically why we as a community are doing what we can do to help those who are close to us and those who decided to jump on board with the Billion Coin community to help them out and to wake them up. Which leads down to the title of my channel right now is The Arc, and also with the promo because of the promo for those who've been keeping up on the blog. I was a late bloomer. I've been so caught up and so busy trying to keep up with all my contacts and everything. So I missed the blog a couple of days. So, um, but yeah, so that right there. So I just want to share a little bit real quick before we go into a little bit more detail. Right now is for a little bit of who I am. For those who don't know me like really exactly very well, my name is Christian Velasquez. I am a trusted member with the Billion Coin community. You can look me up on the trusted member site. I'll also provide you that information later on in the video. And so you can see that I'm a trusted member and all that stuff. So I'm a single father. I have two children, and I have a son and a daughter. And everybody has their own backstory in life. Everybody has their why they're doing things. Uh, People have had like been in a position where they've hit rock bottom. I've hit rock bottom, but I wouldn't say as bad as everybody else. I won't give that much detail, but I've been in a position where I was actually living in a car. That's how bad it was. No children involved. My daughter wasn't in the picture yet. My son, he's still with his mother. So that's what I'm saying. Is just when you really think that you have everything set and secure, and you lose a job and stuff like that, it's things start getting you to wake up and stuff like that. So one thing just leads to another, and so that's where a little bit of my history is. And I've been in positions where I was just wanting to give up, and I sit there and I just think to myself, what is that going to solve? What is that going to do? It's not going to solve anything. Matter of fact, it's just going to hurt me, and it's going to hurt even like my son and my family later on in the long run. So I'm a little stubborn at times too, and I don't really take no for an answer. So I don't give up easily, even when I saw how low I was, and I just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. And things did get better later on, and see where I'm at right now. I'm still struggling. I mean, um, for those who've been following me and who've been following a little bit with Dan Lutz, who know a little bit of what I've shared with them on the videos on that I've sustained a job injury. I'm without a job, and they're trying to say that it's my fault, that I'm lying and everything. It's so funny on how they attempt to get out of, I guess, taking care of a body. So, but yeah, so that's a little bit of a history in a nutshell about myself. So, what I want to talk about too is the arc. Again, nothing against religion or anything. I'm not trying to push any religion. Everybody has their own different viewpoints. This is something where I connect with. And the reason why I want to talk about the ARC is not only is because there's a coin that I'm also uh, that I have traded Bitcoin for. It's called the ARC. Wonderful thing. I mean, it's just like anything. It's gonna be in its infancy stage and stuff. So what I like to tie that into, what I'm getting at right now, is that the way I look at it is I had Bitcoin and I put Bitcoin into the ARC. The ARC, they accept Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Tether, and some, I think, one other coin I think I'm missing. The way it looks like when they have the picture, they're showing all the coins jumping onto their logo, the ark. Like that's the ark. When I saw that, I identified it, of course, biblically. I was like, hey, you know what? That's all the animals. That's all the people that are jumping onto the ark. So that's where it like touched me right there. Now, that's what I look at right now with the billion coin. The billion coin is still in its infancy stage. The billion coin is an ark, really. I mean, it's better than the ark that I have Bitcoin in right now. So that right there is admin has given people around the world globally a wonderful opportunity to jump on board with our community in a stable crypto money that is surpassing and better than all the other cryptocurrencies and in today's monetary system as it stands right now. I mean, it's unbelievable. And that's the thing right there is that admin has done so much for the people around the globe. And a lot of people, I think I don't know, they're really having a hard time grasping it, or maybe it's also they just haven't awakened to their full potential yet on like getting also out of that scarcity mindset. Again, I'm guilty of it too. Like I said earlier in my videos, I was wondering like, what's going on here? I mean, I see this money going up and everything, the dollar signs and stuff. So until you actually really take the initiative to study the blog. And like what Stephen Covey said earlier, I mean, I really wanted to continue listening to his videos, and the things that what he also presses is really to be students of the blog. Really learn exactly what the community and what our mission is, and what the coin on what it's about to do for people around globally. So that's what it is that it's an arc, and people complain like, oh, the send button is not on, and all the transactions aren't going through. Yeah, technical difficulties. Do you think Noah and his family and them they had any difficulties while they were out on the ocean? I'm pretty sure they probably stored up some lumber. They don't give us exact on all the details, document details, um, on what probably occurred, but I'm pretty sure they had their moments where they had to patch up that boat. And then also from my own personal experience, I've had issues with the Exodus wallet, technical difficulties with the Exodus wallet, transactions being sent slowly, transactions not going through. They're going through it too. When I go on to the exchanges for Cryptopia, so I can like buy low, sell high with the art. It takes sometimes forever just to get it transferred from one wallet to the other. One time I actually had to send out a support, no, two times I had to send out a support ticket because the funds weren't reflecting in the account. And it showed up probably like a day or two later. We're going to have holes that we're going to need to patch up into our boat. And how we do that is being part of the community, helping out, doing our part by one, paying the $10, because that's going to help fund to keep the system going. Admin started out for free out of their own kind heart. I'm pretty sure they probably still might have a way where they didn't even have to. But at the same time, we as the people in a community, we have to also do our part. We do our part in today's current economy, and we're still struggling, doing our best to make ends meet. So we're going to have technical difficulties. We are still in our infancy stage. We're going to need to patch up that boat at times, and we need to get together as a community to help out. I don't know why I'm a little serious on this note. Maybe because I've really been thinking about it and everything, and it just really, maybe because I'm just I see it clear the way a good handful of us do, and a lot of them don't. And that's where I think it's testing my patience because I'm known for my patience, but then there's times where I'm just like, wow. I saw a video of Romeo, a fellow buddy. Like I said, I really wish I can see if he's here viewing. I'm pretty sure he is, but I mean, even with all the technical difficulties of the audio going on, he was making some really good pointers. I mean, for the project that's coming out for free energy that John and his team are working on right now, I mean, that is fantastic to help everybody around the globe that decide to want to pitch in and join. And if you take the people, the amount of people, the way he described that are already part of the community, and you divide that amount, that dollar amount, to help really get that thing like a Metrolink speed going to help get that product out there to save on energy, the money for energy, so we don't have to be overcharged. I mean, we got to help each other out, and that's what we got to do. Is that when people in our community are really coming up with really good ideas to help stimulate our economy, because that's what we are doing. We're a private community. We need to connect with those people. We need to figure out a way on how we can help them out. We may not have the exact amount that they're asking for to put up front, but I'm pretty sure if you put in a few dollars or $5 or whatever it is to help out, eventually it'll top out to that amount that they're requesting for to help out. Free energy, for example. So that's the thing, is just so we have to really help each other out. And there's a lot of brilliant minds out there, a lot of brilliant minds. We just need to really start putting them into motion to really start like helping just not the TBC community and the economy, but we as a people. We got to really help each other out and get together and everything, because we really we let it go too far. We let it really go too far, and it's been passed down from generation to generation, and I'm guilty of it too until now. And I know it's not too late. It's never too late, because I'm teaching my family over here with my little ones. They may not get it yet, but with little teaching, I'm pretty sure they'll get it. And when they become of age, they're gonna have the choice on like where they're gonna decide, like, do I want to go back into that slavery debt monetary system? And then they can sit there and they'll know how to play both sides. They'll know how to operate in the public, and they'll know how to operate in the private. So it's never too late. We have these young, beautiful minds that are being taken advantage of right now. And I'm doing whatever I can do as a dad to sit there and to pass it on to my little girls. Like I said, she may not get it yet, but she will. I'm also doing my best with my niece and my nephews, showing them to the best of my abilities how not to really fall up into that slavery debt system. So anyway, so yeah, so I I, I lost my train of thought right there. So yes, okay. So also back to with people helping stimulate the TBC economy. There's people already doing it as we know it. Vendors over in the Philippines that I'm familiar with, people over in Nigeria, they're doing it, and other places that I probably have forgotten and didn't mention. My apologies and stuff. People who are probably not publishing or posting, probably because out of fear and they're afraid to step out of their comfort zone the way I was. Stepping out of my comfort zone and to actually market and to help promote the community. I'm pretty sure there are people that are actually really doing it, trading goods and services for it. Dan Lutz is doing it. I mean, people who have a hard time on the technical aspect and how to open up a wallet. He's helping the people out on the technical part. That's pretty good. That's really good. And he sits there and he gives them a fair price for it. I think it's pretty fair. It's he's helping the people out who don't really get it, how to set it up, or who are having a hard time. And yeah, he deserves to get compensated for it. He really does, just like anybody else, because that's how we help each other out. He's helping the people to be able to provide them a life of abundance, prosperity, harmony. And if that's what he has to do, okay, yeah, $10 to get the wallet going, and so on. Why not? People who are having their um, businesses accepting 50% the fiat and 50% TBC. Beautiful. That's perfect. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. And that's what I'm saying, people need to start waking up. And with the promo that's going on, I mean, admin does not really have to do that. Really, he or she does not have to do that. That is just a brilliant, brilliant promo that's going on. All what I see what admin is doing really is giving and not taking. Admin is providing a wonderful tool and a wonderful opportunity, and we need to really jump on it. And for those who are just sitting back, you know, put in a little bit of effort, put in a little bit of work. That's what I've been doing, even though I may not have been going live. I've been doing the footwork behind the scenes because the way I look at it, yeah, the money, the TBC is growing. Let your money work for you, and you don't really work that hard for your money. I mean, common sense. I mean, I guess that's what you would want to do, but you got to put in some form of effort to get some form of income. And admin has provided us a wonderful tool that's programmed to go up. Of course, I'm going to go do some footwork and tell people about it. That's the way I look at it. I'm not going to sit back and twiddle my thumbs. So that's what we need to do. We just need to help us out. We need to help the community out a lot. We need to help the people who are still asleep, who are kind of waking up, be there for them. If they really don't want the help, I mean, we all heard that phrase where it's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink it. I mean, when things start getting a really good foundation, you know, they got it. They got it. I mean, because we did the work for them. We did the work for them. But I'm the working type, and I just can't sit back and just see like me taking advantage of other people. That's just not how I was raised. Just family, help clean around the house, vacuum, do the dishes and stuff like that. You got to put your part into it. So it kind of makes me wonder what people do in their own family sometimes on how they complain and on what's going on with the system and everything. And if, hey, you know what? If I accidentally offended somebody, my apologies and everything. If you do your part in your home and everything, it's just I understand that maybe technology, people can't grasp it yet. Took me a while, so I can't see the timer on here, so I'm going based off of my time right here. It looks like I got 10 more minutes. So what I'm going to be doing right now, like I said, I'm going to be doing my part with the community. Admin has a good promo going on. I'm going to be doing a promo also for myself or within the Bitcoin community. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a raffle. I know I mentioned about this in my last video or two. I'm going to be doing a raffle. I had to write it down just so I don't forget. So I mentioned that there was going to be an Xbox One X that was going to be in the picture. The Xbox One X is in the picture. So that right there, for people who are BillingCoin members, trusted members, who have done their part, their due diligence in participating, building our community, I'm offering this to them first. I'm going to stick with realistic numbers. We got almost 3 million people in our community right now. So I'm not going to shoot for any like crazy numbers. I'm shooting for realistic numbers. So this right here with the Xbox One X, for the people who donate $250 are going to be entered into the raffle for the first 100. The first 100 people who are in our community, who are trusted members and did their part, their due diligence, they're going to be entered in the raffle. You can contact me in the email. I believe I put my email. That's in the link and everything. You can contact me in the email. You can ask me for information about it if you wish. But if you want in, you just put down in the subject line saying that you want in Xbox One X. Okay, $250. That's on the first tier. Second tier is going to be the PlayStation Pro 4. Okay. That's going to be for a $200 donation. Okay. For the first 100. So there's two tiers. Okay. For the third tier is going to be the Nintendo Switch. Okay. $150 donation. Third tier. Three tiers. I just want to stress that. It's not combined, separate. Okay. So for the first 100 people, I know a lot of people have been sitting there asking for, where can I get an Xbox One? Where can I get a PlayStation 4? Where can I get a Nintendo? They're asking for all these electronics and everything. They just, you got to find the people that are willing to do the exchange. I don't want to say lucky, but I got a lot of motivation where I just talk to people and the people trade. So that's what it is. So I do have that right there. Now, we all need milestones. We have to have certain goals and objectives. I'm going to announce the winners that participate when we hit the milestone of 100 people, okay? In each one, okay? With this right here is going to be announced on live video on who the winner is, okay? I'm going to draw the name out from a hat, from a jar. I'm going to announce the winner on who it is. I already know that the Xbox One is going to be compatible globally. So when I get ready to ship it out, I know it'll work over in, I don't know, Bangladesh or something, because that's what they told me on support. That's what I did my research on. So I know that the winner that also did their part in the community, what admin asked, is going to have a playable system. Okay, and the same thing for the tier 2 PlayStation Pro 4, and also for tier 3 Nintendo. I'll be doing the same thing too. The deadline is going to be mid-November. I'll give the exact date because that's going to be for Christmas. They're going to get it before Christmas. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my part right there for help stimulating the TBC economy. Send me an email. Let me know what you think on the promo, if that's what you would like to help participate in. And I know people are out there have beautiful minds. Once I start getting more detailed information with the business I'm getting ready to start, I'll be sharing that information as well too, on where I can be able to um, give details on how I'm going to be operating it, because we all have to have that bridge. Okay, we have to have that bridge where we can be able to also connect over here in our economy that we're currently in right now. Because my goal, as well as I know admin and everybody else that has the aha and the wake up, where they know that they can be able to use that as a bridge, their TBC, the crypto, into the fiat. Okay. We know we have a goal that we can be able to have vendors and merchants to be able to accept the half fiat, half billion coin right now. There's locations that are already doing it, but we want that for around the world. And then eventually you can be able to go in with absolute confidence when you travel, and you can sit there and you can be able to go and walk into a supermarket and you can see that TBC right next to Visa, MasterCard, Bitcoin. You know, TBC should really be up on the top. By that time, it should, because they'll know the foundation of it. So that right there is what really my goal is where we can be able to work it into a way where we can be able to operate on full TBC. And we have to start off with ourselves. And that's why I'm jumping on board, doing my part, taking with what money that I invested, crypto that I invested, transitioning it into fiat to get the ball rolling, to make it a bridge. That's all it is. We have to find that bridge. People who are still asleep with TVC, wake up. We need your help. We got to keep this boat afloat. You know, we got this. I know we got this. We got to stay together. We got to build each other up. People who have wonderful ideas, we need to pitch them to each other. We need to sit there and see what we can do to be able to collect things to get it going. And the free energy is a wonderful idea. This raffle that I'm doing right here, I think it's a wonderful idea. The only piece of advice that I have to share is, we've heard of that wonderful quote from Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. That machine, that Xbox, has a lot of power. So whoever the winner is, don't get sucked up into it. Teach your children. It's okay to have fun and play, but don't get clouded. I don't have to do this, but I know people want something that they've been asking and requesting for. And this is what I'm doing to help stimulate the economy. You know, be the master over the machine. Don't let the machine master over you. All right? So I wish I could really see all the stuff on here from what I was used to seeing with comments. I got to figure that one out. Again, like I said, this is all new for me to be able to find out how to operate this. So I could be able to see all the comments and stuff on what I missed. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. And to abundance, prosperity, and harmony. Have a great day.